Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, October 27th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, and we're 8 weeks away from the Mr. Olympia competition. And for those of you who already don't know, last Wednesday, Pro League officials announced that they were extending a special invite to Big Ramy to compete in this year's contest. I know we talked about the logistics of this on one of last week's episodes, but without getting too far into the weeds here about whether or not this was warranted, let's all step back for a second and remember that Ramy is one of the best bodybuilders on the planet right now. I get all the previous history stuff, and I've heard of all of the conversations about the politics involved. But at the end of the day, having Ramy be a part of the Olympia weekend, I guess is a good thing for the industry as a whole. And if he goes out there and delivers a top 3 effort, my guess is that all of these conversations we're having right now will fade away very quickly. Let's take this to the next level. That's the message coming from Rafael Brandao's camp right now as they start to kick things into high gear for the next phase of his Olympia prep. I know there was a lot of conversations about where Rafa fits into the equation after he clinched the qualification at the Europa Championships. And to be honest, I don't think we have those answers yet. We know that the 2020 version of Rafa is better than anything we've ever seen in previous years. And we also know that he still has another 8 weeks to make whatever adjustments he needs to make heading into the Olympia. Is he ready to be a top 10 guy this year? Yeah, possibly, but we haven't seen him against this level of competition yet. And that doesn't mean that he isn't ready or that we think he'll end up on the outside looking in. All it means is that we just don't know how this will translate at the highest level yet, which is okay. It just adds another layer of intrigue heading into the Olympia. I'm in the middle of reading Talking with Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell right now, and one of the big takeaways so far is that people are really bad at seeing what's right in front of their faces in certain situations. That being said, I still trust my eyes when it comes to Ray Edmonds, because this guy looks like a man on a mission. Ray posted a few clips from a shoulder training session on Instagram last week that highlighted how dangerous he is when he's firing on all cylinders. At this point, he's so complete from front to back that it feels like he's in a class all by himself. This isn't meant to be political in any way, but I've always loved the Barack Obama quote, "The future rewards those who press on." So William Bonac, if you're watching, my message to you is press on, my friend. According to reports from William's team, he's been feeling especially motivated lately in light of some of the highlights we've seen from Brandon Curry over the last few weeks. Apparently, William has been using the highlights from our current champ as bulletin board material to give him that extra edge he needs to come in and push Brandon and Phil for everything they got. Add to that the fact that he's probably heard a ton of noise about Ramy over the last week or so. And now we're talking about a William Bonac who might be feeling overlooked and disrespected, which is only going to make him even more mad moving forward. As our former president said, the future rewards those who press on. And given the circumstances, I'd imagine that the conqueror will be in full court press mode for the next 8 weeks until he touches down in Las Vegas. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.